Here's Rodrigo in a good spot. Looks for Arthur. Should be a goal for Brazil, and we make it 2-1 in the 80th minute. Rodrigo there did brilliantly. Oh, here goes Gabriel Jesus. That's a beautiful pass from Neymar to Jesus, and it could be a chance for him to score as well. Gabriel Jesus, and that's a beautiful finish as well. He's now scored his second goal of the World Cup. So here we are back again with another episode of the Brazil Career Mode series. This is episode number 2. Last episode we wrapped up the group stages of the World Cup as we finished first in our group with 7 points, which is lovely, which means we will be in the round of 16 of the World Cup. Today's episode we're going to be playing the round of 16 game, and hopefully if we qualify for the quarterfinals we're going to be playing that game as well. It should be fun. So if you guys are enjoying this mini series with Brazil, make sure to drop a like on the video, that would be amazing. And if you are new around here, do subscribe for more FIFA 20 career mode content. Also, quick heads up, the AC Milan career mode will be starting on the channel this weekend, and I'm genuinely so excited for it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully I'll see you there. Time to find out our opponent in the round of 16 of the World Cup. Let's see who we'll be facing, and it's going to be Norway. That is interesting. Keep in mind, Norway do have some decent players like Erling Braut Haaland, who we actually coached at Leicester City, so it's going to be interesting coming up against them. So Brazil versus Norway in the round of 16 of the World Cup. I think we're heavy favorites to make it through to that quarterfinals. Also, Portugal knocked out from the World Cup by Netherlands. Argentina have knocked out Russia, and in some of the other games we've got Uruguay knocking out Germany, England knocking out Belgium, France destroying Cameroon, and Spain knocking out Switzerland. Last episode we had a fairly big discussion of who should be starting up top in this series, Gabriel Jesus or Roberto Firmino, and you guys voted for Gabriel Jesus, which kind of makes sense. He's higher rated right now, he's in his prime, and well, we're going to be using Gabriel Jesus up top as our main man. Also, last episode I had a ton of comments wanting me to make Neymar the captain of the team, the leader, and since he's been Brazil captain before, let's go ahead and do that. So Neymar Jr. is going to captain Brazil for the rest of the World Cup. And talking about Neymar, he ends up winning the Player of the Episode award as well. Last episode he was superb, scored quite a few goals and assists as well, and created a ton of chances for his teammates, and no wonder you guys voted for him as your Player of the Episode. So it is Brazil versus Norway. Time to try and knock them out from the World Cup, and this is the team that I've gone for. I had to make some really big decisions like keeping Coutinho on the bench. I'm going with Arthur in midfield for this one. I'm starting David Neres on the left, giving him an opportunity ahead of Vinicius Jr., who hasn't really impressed me in this World Cup. Rodrigo does keep his place on that right side. We've got Gabriel Jesus starting up top, Militao, Marquinhos at the back. It's a strong Brazil side. I think it's a capable team. Let's go out there and knock out Norway. Norway do have some quality players in their team like Martin Ødegaard and all, and also for some reason they haven't started Haaland in this game, which I do find extremely weird, but oh well. This is not good. Here goes Joshua King with the chance. Remember guys, this is a knockout game. We cannot afford to underperform. There is no do-overs here. If we lose, we're out of the World Cup. I've really struggled in this game to create any sort of attacks. It's all been Norway attacking, which is extremely frustrating as Elyounoussi might have a chance here. Emerson defends really well. I really like this Emerson guy, man. I think he plays for Real Betis in real life, on loan from Barcelona or something like that. He's a quality player, one to maybe look out for in the future. Once again, Norway on the attack. Casemiro cutting the attack there, winning the ball back, but we need to make use of the possession we get. So far, we haven't done anything of that sort. Now here's Gabriel Jesus. Sees Arthur, and this could result into something. Here goes David Neres. We know he's quick, but what on earth was that for a touch? We've got Norway with a big chance here to score. Edison had to come out and make a challenge there. He did that perfectly, and we avoid conceding. How bad have we been, man, in this first half? Everything has come from Norway. Although we could definitely have a chance here on the attack. Go on, Rodrigo. Sees Gabriel Jesus, but he couldn't control the ball properly there. We've got to be better in the final third. Half-time, and well, we've been abysmal in this first half. Things really need to change, otherwise we could end up getting knocked out from the World Cup. Okay, so I'm making some major changes for this upcoming second half. I'm switching up the formation, being really aggressive. We're playing a 4-3-3 attack. It's a lot more attacking. and I think we need to make this change if we've got any chance of winning this game, because the 4-2-3-1 wasn't really helping us out going forward. So let's hope this more attacking formation can help us out. Oh, Gabriel Jesus sees Arthur Melo, and already we could have a chance here. Go on, Arthur. This could be our chance to take the lead, but Arthur's shot is straight towards the keeper. That was actually our first attack of the game and first shot on target as well. At least the new formation seems to be working. Well, this is not good, guys. Could be a chance here for Norway. It's Joshua King who goes for goal. Thankfully, Edison has made yet another great save. He's been keeping us alive in this game so far. Here goes Neymar on the attack. Sees David Neres. We know he's quick. Still Neres on the ball. Struggles but keeps hold of it. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus looks to open up some space, does well. But he cannot get the shot off because that Norway defender put in a sliding challenge. Neymar looks for Arthur. Arthur feeds this one for David Neres. This could be our chance. Neres, how is the keeper saved that? Are you kidding me? That should have been 1-0 Brazil. That's a chance we can't be wasting. And now we're going to be counter-attacked. This is not good, guys. Norway on the attack. This is actually terrible, but Militao with a strong challenge to win the ball back. That's what you want to see from your team defensively. I think we've done a good job in this game. Here's Neres. I want Neymar to make that run. Neymar has made that run. Go on, Neymar. Please convert this. No, it's way above the crossbar. Here we go now. Rodrigo looks for Neymar. This could result in something. Still Neymar on the attack. Beats another one. Neymar with the cutback. This has to be a goal. It is a goal in the 90th minute. Rodrigo scores. Neymar assists him. And Brazil are probably through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. A goal at the death. Neymar being unbelievable down the wings here. The cutback was brilliant. Rodrigo's finish with his left foot was amazing as well. And with that, Brazil have qualified for the quarterfinals of the World Cup. We made this one look extremely difficult, but ultimately, we've managed to score. It's 1-0 Brazil. And there you go, it is full time, and Brazil have knocked out Norway 1-0, courtesy of a goal from Rodrigo. And we've now made it to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. It was a tough game, man. A really, really tough game. First half, we completely struggled. Second half, changed formation and things looked much better. And I think I'm going to continue using the 4-3-3 attack formation in this series, because I feel like that's more of the Brazil way and it's actually working well for us. Anyways, we are through to the next round of the World Cup. So in the quarterfinals of the World Cup, we're going to be facing Italy. Now this is where the games start becoming more difficult and difficult. Uruguay, England. England have knocked out Uruguay. They're through to the semi-finals. Spain have knocked out France. Netherlands, Argentina is going to be interesting. But Brazil, Italy, that's going to be a massive game here at the World Cup. And as I said, tactically, we're going to be switching things up. I'm going to be using the 4-3-3 attack formation, and hopefully it continues working for us, man. The 4-2-3-1 was way too defensive for my liking, and we weren't really creating many chances with that. So, kind of makes sense to continue using this 4-3-3 attack. So here we go, Italy versus Brazil, and this is how I've got the team lined up. New formation, of course, and also a few changes. I've brought in Coutinho and Vinicius Jr. back in the side. I feel like Coutinho could really do well in this left centre mid role. Vinicius Jr. back on that left side. David Neres didn't really impress me, so we're going to be using Vinicius. So this is the team I'm going for. We've got Neymar, Marquinhos, Edison all starting. It's Brazil versus Italy. Let's hope we can continue our journey in the 2022 World Cup. So this is how we've got the Italians lining up. Donnarumma in goal. We know it's going to be difficult getting the ball past him. Rugani and Romagnoli at the back. That's a solid defense. Calabria is great as well. A midfield with Marco Verratti is going to be tough to beat. Up top, they've got Insigne, Chiesa and Belotti. That's a good front line. The Italians do have a quality side. This is probably going to be our first real test in this series, facing a top tier side like Italy that have won the World Cup before with world class players everywhere. This is going to be a real challenge, and also it's a knockout game. Like one mistake and that could end your World Cup dreams, so we've got to be really alert. Here's Felipe Coutinho. Lovely pass to Vinicius Jr. We need to see more from him now. Here goes Vinicius. Maybe opening up some space to shoot. Goes for Felipe Coutinho, who actually has space to shoot now. But the Italians, we know they're known for defending, and that time they defended brilliantly. Insigne looks for Pellegrini, who goes for goal. Once again, Edison stepping up, making another big save. A lot of people in the comments section have been asking me, where's Alisson? If you watched the first episode, you'd realize he picked up a serious injury which has kept him out of this edition's World Cup. But I guess that's been a blessing for us, because Edison has been killing it for us here at the World Cup. Playing this one for Rodrigo out wide. Go on, Rodrigo. We know he's got the pace. Still Rodrigo. He's been pretty quick here, but Emerson there. The Italians have themselves an Emerson. He makes a good challenge. Lorenzo Insigne on the attack. Puts in a fabulous cross. Militao had to get that one away, but oh no. Oh no. Marco Verratti with a fabulous goal on the volley. Puts the Italians into the lead. This is not going according to plan. We're a goal down here to the World Cup's quarterfinals. And this could be the goal that sends us out crashing from the World Cup. We cannot let that happen, man. But fair play, Verratti. That was a fabulous goal. But we've got to respond. Vinicius Jr. And straight away we might have a chance here to respond. Here's Rodrigo. Still Rodrigo looking for the passing option. But he couldn't get the ball past those two Italians. I mean, the defending from the Italians has been on point. And it's going to be difficult for us to get back into this one. Vinicius Jr. Vinicius looks for Alex Telles. This could lead to something. Still Alex Telles. Beats one. This is lovely. The cutback was good, but Rugani read that. It's honestly been a difficult half of football. The Italians are playing so deep that it's so difficult to even break down their defense and find shooting opportunities. It's a brilliant tactic, but it's so frustrating to play against. We've got to find a way to break them down in the second half. Not good, guys. The Italians are on the counter-attack with Chiesa. Lovely cross coming in. Marquinhos deals with that well, but this is awful defending. Finally, Militao put the challenge in. Every time a cross comes in, I try and clear the ball away. The rebound goes to my opponents. And that's literally what costs us so many goals in this series. As that's a bad challenge from Barella, taking out Neymar there. It's a yellow card for him. Here's Neymar. Sees Rodrigo. We've got to do something with this attack now. Neymar once again. Still Neymar takes it wide. Stops it. Brings it inside. What a chance for Neymar. What a goal from Neymar. He has single-handedly scored this equalizer. Taking on two defenders. Beating them. And then scoring with his left foot past the goalkeeper. It's not easy beating Donnarumma. And to do it from that angle. Absolutely incredible from our captain. Neymar is leading this team. And he's doing it in style. What a goal from the Brazilian. And with that, we're back in this one. It is 1-1 against the Italians. Here's Emerson. Goes for Neymar. Now it's Casemiro. Casemiro might have something in his locker here. Casemiro goes for goal, but it's blocked off by Romagnoli. Once again, the Italians defending so deep that it's extremely difficult to create any chances. Neymar. Now Gabriel Jesus. Back to Neymar. This is lovely. Still Neymar. Keeps hold of the ball somehow. Neymar goes for goal, but Donnarumma had that one covered. Gabriel Jesus looks for Neymar. Oh, it's brilliant football. Felipe Coutinho making a run from deep, and he's actually scored. He's onside as well. And Brazil have made it 2-1 against Italy in the 75th minute. We've completely turned this game around in the second half. And it's Neymar, Coutinho who have scored the goals for us. Once again, we were brilliant in this attack, as that pass there from Neymar to Coutinho was just lovely. Neymar's completely turned this game around. The finish from Coutinho beating the goalkeeper was lovely as well. And with that, we've made it 2-1 against the Italians. Absolutely brilliant from Brazil. The Italians aren't giving up. They could have one last opportunity here with Insigne. Puts in a fabulous cross. Bernardeschi has scored at the death, but he's offside. Thank God. Insigne with a ridiculous cross. But Bernardeschi is miles offside. I mean, look at that. Imagine if that would have counted. That is probably the most blatant offside I've ever seen. Anyways, it's still 2-1 Brazil. And it's job done. Brazil have knocked out Italy from the World Cup. And with that, we've made it to the semi-finals of this competition. Let's go, guys. This was a difficult game. When Italy took the lead, I was definitely worried. But we responded well. Neymar helped turn this game around completely. And let's go, we're through to the semi-finals of the World Cup. No freaking way. Argentina versus Brazil in the semi-finals of the World Cup. That's gonna be mad. Spain have knocked out England as well, and if we beat Argentina, we'll be up against Spain in the World Cup final. But Argentina versus Brazil, a super classico. That's gonna be nuts, man. Messi versus Neymar as well. It's gonna be an epic game of football, but that's gonna be in the next episode. Before we end off today's one, it's time for you guys to vote for your player of the episode. A couple of nominees as always. How can we not nominate Neymar for the performances he put in this episode? Scored twice and also assisted an important goal, the winner against Italy, so he had to be nominated. Your second nominee is going to be Edison, who I thought was brilliant in this episode, made so many good saves against Norway, which helped us, get to that quarterfinal game, so he had to be nominated as well. So your two nominees are Neymar and Edison. Make sure to click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. So that's that for today's episode. Next episode is about to be huge. FIFA World Cup, Argentina versus Brazil. It's gonna be an epic game of football and I genuinely can't wait for this one. If you guys are enjoying this mini series with Brazil, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll catch you guys very soon for the next episode and the final episode of this series.